Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm back with another explanation video, and this video about to the same topic, Azerbaijan and the Armenia war. To realize what's happening there, why it's happening, the war actually. So what's going there, to realize you need to know that you need to have a conception about the map. So that's why I'm here to give you a conception about the map. Actually, first you need to know the what's the location of Armenia and Azerbaijan. If you search in the Google bar, that will show you. But I have a conception what the Armenia is. Actually, Armenia is located in a Caucasus region, and the Caucasus region means this is a Black Sea and this is Caspian Sea. So between the region Black Sea and Caspian Sea, this land, this part of the region is called Caucasus. So Caucasus countries are mainly Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Armenia, obviously, and some parts of the Russia. Obviously, some parts of the Russia, Georgia, Armenia, and Azerbaijan is the Caucasus country, and the Caucasus region is totally surrounded by Turkey, Iran, Turkmenistan, and Russia, and also Caspian and Black Sea. No question about that. So if we search here Armenia, that will show us that Armenia is a teeny country, not a big country. Obviously, it's a teeny country surrounded by Turkey, Georgia, Azerbaijan, and obviously Iran. And Armenia has a little bit of border, and Iran, and we are now watching that Russia does not have a boundary. Russia does not have a border with Armenia. But Turkey has a big border, and the most of the big border of Armenia is beside to Azerbaijan. So looks like Azerbaijan and Armenia have shared a lot of border with each other. So to help Armenia, Russia has only one option, that is Iran, because Turkey will not support the Russian Air Force or Russia to support the military equipment or defense equipment actually. And Georgia has a lot of problem with Russia, so that's why Georgia has banned the airspace. For Russia to reach in Armenia to support actually. And Azerbaijan obviously not, no question about that. So Iran is the only one way to support Armenia. So that's why Russia is using this border. To help Armenia. And obviously Iran is bound to help Russia, or Iran is bound to access Russia to help Armenia. You may question me why Iran is bound to. Actually, you know that Iran is the member of Rouge Bloc. Actually, Iran is the member of Rouge Bloc, and obviously United States of America has banned or has given so much barrier, so much impediment to Iran. So that's why Russia is the only one source of Iran to exist or to live in a good way. So that's why Iran will not try to defend Russia, rather than they will give access to Russia to Armenia. So that's why Russia is helping Armenia via Iran, no question about that. And look at that. This is a part of Azerbaijan. This is named Nakhchivan. And this is the detached land. Of Azerbaijan. Because you know that this is the land line of Azerbaijan, and after that this is Armenia, and after that this is a detached land. And this detached land has a little bit of border with Turkey. This is the teeny border with Turkey. This is the only one border of Azerbaijan with Turkey. And this is the Nakhchivan. This Nakhchivan is totally the part of the Azerbaijan, but this is totally belongs to Azerbaijan. But unfortunately or fortunately, interestingly, this Nakhchivan is not the topic of the war now. What is the topic? So we should search. It's Nagorno-Karabakh. I have already searched it, and it's a hot topic now. So Nagorno-Karabakh is not showing the exact region, but I can say you that the Nagorno-Karabakh located in this region. So for your better understanding, I should show you a map. Looks like that This yellow color land belongs to Azerbaijan obviously, and beside that it's Armenia, it's a Nakhchivan, and Nakhchivan is the part of the Azerbaijan, no question about that. And the red area is the Nagorno-Karabakh region, and Armenia has occupied these territories. Armenia has occupied these territories. So in fact, this land belongs to Azerbaijan. All the countries of the world, United Nations, most of the countries of the world recognize that this part belongs to Azerbaijan, but Armenia has occupied this land illegally. So now this is the war happening between Azerbaijan and Armenia. Okay. Now who is the backer of Armenia and who is the backer of Azerbaijan? You know that Armenia has a problem with Georgia. Armenia has a problem with Turkey. Actually, Armenia said to us that there was a massacre of Armenia from the Turkey. So that's why the Armenian people hate the Turkish people. So Armenia is surrounded by Georgia, Azerbaijan, Iran, and the Turkey. Turkey is the enemy, Georgia is the enemy, Azerbaijan is the enemy country of Armenia. So only Iran is the friend zone of Africa. Only Iran is the friend zone of Africa. Armenia's main backer is Russia, a big country in the world map. Armenia's main backer is the Russia. So if you look at the map, so Russia has not a single border with Armenia. So to help Armenia, you have the Russia, you have only the access from Iran. And if you look at the map, so Azerbaijan main backer is Turkey. And obviously Turkey has not a single border without a Nakhchivan, as Nakhchivan is detached land, so Turkey cannot help from this Nakhchivan area directly to the Azerbaijan. So that's why Turkey is using the Georgia airspace. Turkey is using Georgia airspace, Tbilisi to Azerbaijan or Baku, whatever it is. So Turkey is using Georgia airspace to help Azerbaijan directly, and Russia is helping Armenia by Iran. And other support of Azerbaijan is that Malaysia and Pakistan. And for your information, that Pakistan has only one country which has not recognized the Armenia still now. So that's a topic. Still now Pakistan has not recognized Armenia. Okay, that's the point. And you may question me why the Iran, the country of Shia majority, obviously Iran, a Shia majority country, why is supporting Azerbaijan? Why not supporting Azerbaijan? Sorry for that. Why not supporting Azerbaijan? Actually, Azerbaijan is the energy hub, or Azerbaijan is the energy source of natural gas. They have so much natural gas actually. And what you are looking, this is a Caspian Sea, and it can be a very much a good source of natural gas. It can be a hub of natural gas, and Azerbaijan is so much rich in natural gases. And so Iran has also the natural gases. So that's why Azerbaijan is the regional competitor of Iran. No question about that. This is the first region. Second region, actually the most strongest region to support Azerbaijan of Iran. Actually, you can think that Iran is a Shia majority country, Azerbaijan is a Shia majority country, and Azerbaijan, most of the people are secular, and most of the people are Shia community. So Azerbaijan should be supported by Iran. This is totally as the law. Azerbaijan should be supported by Iran, but unfortunately Iran is supporting the Christian Orthodox Armenia. Iran is supporting the Christian Orthodox Armenia. This little bit surprised. This little bit interesting to know. Israel is the strongest ally of Azerbaijan. Israel is the strongest ally of Azerbaijan, as Israel is the enemy of Iran and Azerbaijan is the friend of Israel. So that's why Iran is not supporting Azerbaijan now. Iran is supporting Armenia. And the third and the main reason, as Iran is the member of Rus bloc or Russian bloc, so Iran cannot support Azerbaijan, as Russia is supporting now Armenia. So that's a fact. And other countries of the world, Turkey is supporting, no question about that, Azerbaijan, and with a full of moral support and military support. Obviously Turkish Bayraktar TBT drone has taken a revolution in drone strike. We have watched so much video, and that was massive strike of Turkish drone. So Turkey is supporting Malaysia, Pakistan is supporting Azerbaijan, Ukraine is supporting Azerbaijan. You may question me why Ukraine is supporting Azerbaijan. Actually, Ukraine has a lot of problem. Ukraine has a lot of problem with Russia, as Russia is supporting Armenia. So it's obvious that Ukraine will support Azerbaijan. No question about that. And the other countries like UAE, United Arab Emirates, obviously for the anti-Turkey sentiment, UAE will not support Azerbaijan, though they are the Muslim country. They will support Armenia. Obviously, it's happening. And for Qatar is the strongest ally of Turkey, so that's why Qatar is supporting Azerbaijan. Looks like happening this, and Bangladesh looks like neutral in this field, totally neutral in this field. So this was the news. It looks like Azerbaijan is little bit ahead in this war. Rather than Armenia. I need to tell you that Armenia has not so much natural resource. Armenia is not a rich country. This is totally agriculture based country, and this country is totally surrounded by enemy countries here, and their main economy belongs to agriculture. Their main economy dependent on agriculture. But Azerbaijan main economy is dependent on natural gases, and there are lots of natural gases. So Armenia is not rich country. They have not so much money. So I do not know how much Moscow will help Armenia. It's little bit that unexpected to help Armenia for a long time by Russia, because it's all about the money. So I do not know how much Russia will support Armenia. But Azerbaijan has a lot of money, so it's quite possible to buy the weapons from other countries of the world. So that's why it's little bit ahead position in Azerbaijan. And I need to tell you that the Nagorno-Karabakh was the region of Azerbaijan, and it was captured by the Armenian force in 1991. That time the Armenia was stronger than the Azerbaijan. So that's why they had taken the land, but Azerbaijan is now strong, so they are trying to back the land again. And now after that, only one thing to clear: why Israel is the strongest ally of Azerbaijan. Actually, Azerbaijan is the main source of providing the energy of Israel, and 40% of the energy of Israel is being provided from the Azerbaijan. So Azerbaijan is the closest ally of Israel. So that's why, as it's a closest ally, so now Iran is the enemy of Azerbaijan, though they are the two are the Shia majority country. And if you ask me which country I support, actually I support Azerbaijan. No question about that. And you may say me that Azerbaijan is strongest ally of Israel, so why you are supporting this? Actually, it's a matter of that when it's a war between the Muslim and the Christian Orthodox. Though they are the Shia majority country, or I do not like the Shia majority people, but it's a war between a Muslim and a non-Muslim. So I cannot support Armenia. Obviously, though the Israel are the strongest ally of Azerbaijan, I hate Israel, but at this moment in this sector, I cannot support Armenia. I cannot support, though I do not support Israel, though I do not support the normalization of Israel with Azerbaijan, though I do not support the Shia majority people, but I have to support the Azerbaijan now because it's a war between the Christian and the Muslim. So that's, and I need to say you that this is not a religious war. Actually, this is not a religious. If this is a religious war, then Iran must help Azerbaijan, to our Shia majority country. So it's all about self-interest. Iran is supporting Armenia for its self-interest. It's giving access Russia for self-interest, and Turkey is helping Azerbaijan for the self-interest. Obviously, no question about that. So it's up to it, and thank you for listening me. If I make any mistake, forgive me. Actually, I'm the beginner of English speaking, so that's why it can be a little bit problematic to realize. I think you will realize it, inshallah. I will discuss later, inshallah. I want to say you an interesting topic. Looks like this is Morocco, and this is the part of the Spain. This is the entire country of Morocco, and this is the part of the Spain. Little bit, the teeny land is the part of the Spain. And looks like in the same way, this is the part of the Spain. Looks like you can say it's a Europe. So I will discuss more interesting thing about map. Looks like it's a Gibraltar, but it's a map of Spain, but the Gibraltar belongs to Britain. Gibraltar belongs to Britain. So I will discuss it more, inshallah. I will discuss to you. Thank you everyone for listening.